Hey! Where is everyone? Where's the music? What? I was going to get some music on because it's the hype stream for Affiliate Gathering. So it all starts tomorrow, basically. My Fringe event is tomorrow evening, and then on Friday, it is, of course, the main event. I've got the lights on party mode, I should say. So yeah, let's see if we get the music going. Well, what's happened there? So I'm going to fly out tomorrow morning time. So I'll be there sometime in the afternoon, hoping to catch up with some people. Yeah, that's there. Why is that not playing? Hang on. Hey, yep, are you coming this year? There we go. I know it's the giveaway music, but that's all I got at the moment. So yeah, tomorrow, Affiliate Gathering. Let's have a look what's on. Well, actually, we'll do that in a minute. Got to drag this stream out. I think it's going to be a quiet one. I guess it's the wrong time. Everyone's probably already on their way to Affiliate Gathering. And it's obviously a little bit earlier than my usual time. So who's going? See you on Friday, says Easy Spaniel Training. Oh, that's going to be fun. Christine's Crafts, you're going to be there. Wow. Come find me. Are you coming to my Fringe event tomorrow night? All right, let's cut the music. Put it on again in a minute. Be good to see you. Phil's going to be there, obviously. So I do need to make a confession regarding last night's stream with John. Yeah. It was a big copy and pasting mistake that threw off his tool, originality.ai. So yeah, I didn't beat the tool. I made a mistake. I did a little stream straight after the other stream to clarify that. So basically it was 100% accurate all the time. Okay, Friday morning. That is going to be an early start. Yep, good. I'll see you tomorrow. Carl's going to be on in a minute, hopefully. By the way, if you want to jump on and have a quick chat, do so. There's a link below. Just click on the link and it should work. Just get your camera on and mic and yeah. Christian, that's going to be good. We need some more horns. There we go. Got as far as Manchester. Are you on your way now, Andrew? You getting there tonight? Why not? Ah, thank you, Alessandro. That's very kind of you. I guess you're calling from Brazil. I wanted to play your sound effect, but I couldn't find something suitable apart from this. Justin, how are you? I hope you're all good. So yeah, if you want to come on and have a little chat, there is a link below. Just have a quick look. Ah, train in the morning. Okay. Perfect. Yes, I've got a flight in the morning, bus at 8:30, flight at midday, in Leeds by 12, hopefully in York by, I don't know, 3, half 3, maybe 4. Philly, are you going to pick me up? I don't know if we ever clarified that. Doesn't matter if you're not, I'll get an Uber or something, but can't remember what we agreed. Making dinner. What are we having tonight, Bradbury? Okay. I'll give you a call. I What time do I get in? I can tell you what time I get in precisely. But if I can find it. Yeah, I'm in at 2:15, so I'll be out by, I don't know, 2:45, maybe? Massive jacket potatoes in the air fryer. You can air fry jacket potatoes? Wow, there's nothing you can't do with an air fryer. Okay, looks good. Feel all right. We'll text in the morning. It'll be fine. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, then I'll sort it out. Okay, well, let's have a little look at what is going on tomorrow. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, let's just see who we got here. Hey, Carl, you're live. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks. How are you?
You must be very busy.
Not too busy actually. We've been planning this for ages now, pretty much since the day after last year's. So pretty organised. Tomorrow's when it all starts. We are at the venue in the afternoon, which is a big help to start setting up because last year we wasn't allowed entry until like 7 a.m. the actual day of the event. So
okay. So it's going to be a little bit less frantic in the morning on Friday morning.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was the first year, they didn't know who we were, kind of what team we had and stuff. So this year the venue seems to be taking us a little bit more seriously. And they're pulling out all the stops for us. They've been really, really good and helpful. So yeah, fingers crossed we get in tomorrow, set up a little bit earlier, then down to the fringe events, and then in very early, still Friday morning, and just to basically set a few things up. But yeah, I think we've got it well organised. So
well, you've done it before now, so you kind of know what you're doing, I guess, in a way, hopefully.
Well,
so
yeah,
on Friday morning,
with that venue, yeah.
Yeah, what time should people be getting there on Friday morning?
Oh, that's a good one. That actually starts at 10 o'clock, so I will be getting on stage at 10 to 10. I think the doors open at 9, I believe. So I wouldn't recommend anybody gets there any earlier than that. Doors open at 9. I wouldn't get there any earlier because it is a very busy kind of hotel and there's guests coming in and out. And you'll kind of just be stood in a queue. We're going to just, last year it was quite well organised. We had a tiny, tiny queue and we got everybody scanned in. Just make sure you bring print off your ticket and we'll just scan it when you come in the building. But yeah, ideally if you can arrive at 9 o'clock or 5 to 9 and then mingle around for a little bit, have a look at the exhibits and stuff like that. And then I'll jump on stage at about 10 to 10 and we'll get things started.
Okay. It's an Eventbrite ticket, if I remember right, is it?
Yeah.
Will you not be able to scan people's phones or do they have to print it?
That's fine. You can scan the phones. Yeah, as long as they've got that. Yeah, phone or printed is fine.
Okay, good. So between 9 and 9:15 is probably an optimum time to arrive, you'd say?
Yeah, definitely. It is quite important, like I said, that they do make sure they have that ticket because there is an after party which we've got arranged after the event, and it's going to go on into the evening, DJ, music and everything. It's all going to be good, but you definitely will need either your printed ticket or your phone to prove that you are a ticket holder because it is race weekend in York, which we always try and avoid because it is one of the busiest times in York. Unfortunately, it's fallen on the exact same weekend. So pubs and clubs, everything will be ultra busy and there'll be, plenty of door staff and stuff like that. So yeah, just make sure you got proof of ID, that you bought a ticket, and then obviously, you'll be in. We've got the whole venue to ourselves on the evening as well. So it's a beautiful place called The Impossible. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we've been
that's very near the venue for the event, isn't it?
Yeah, 5-minute walk. Yes, they come out of the event, walk through the castle walls. It's 5-10 minute walk maximum.
Okay. Just, I'm sure you'll be a big crowd walking up that way. So, I know you're obviously looking forward to everyone who's going to be presenting and speaking, but who do you think's the one to look out for on the Friday in terms of a must-see speaker?
I think it depends what you're interested in or maybe what your worries are maybe in the industry. So if you're interested in AI content, the first person on is Ariel, who's an absolute expert in AI. Whether you love it or hate it, you'll be able to sit and listen to what she's got to say, which I think is important. I think we all need to have an open mind, and because I look at things like e-commerce, and I shut it down, drop shipping. No, I don't want to do that. Blah, blah, blah. I think you listen to people and listen to their opinions, and it's like, oh, actually, it's a really viable business they're doing. So I don't think we could, we should shut any options down in this industry, and we definitely have to keep an open mind. So Ariel definitely will be very interesting. I've seen Carolyn Shelby before. We saw her at America. We both saw Carolyn.
Yeah.
And she blew my mind on the day. So I'm really interested in what she's got to say at this presentation. But there's Vahe. I spoke to a gentleman called Vahe. He runs a company. I think it's State of Digital Publishing, I think it's called. And he's incredibly knowledgeable. And I'm really, really interested to see what he's got to say, because I had a conversation with recently, and he was all about ranking content on Google Discovery and Google News, which I have found impossible to rank in. So I'm desperate to kind of hear his advice to get traffic from that source. So there's something for everybody for sure this year.
Yeah, and then as well as the speakers, there's going to be some other. Well, there's some networking opportunities, isn't there? Do you want to explain what that's all about? That's new, I think, this year, is it?
Yeah, so there's quite a lot of new things this year. Yeah, the networking area or zones is one particular area where throughout the day there will be topics that are discussed, and there's no speeches or presentations in there. It'll just be an area where, let's say at 1 o'clock it's all about backlinks. You can go in there and there'll be people in the industry that we've asked to go in there and, talk about backlinks, or you might have any questions, and it's a quiet area where you can go in, and there's some photo opportunities in that room and some fun stuff, but you'll be able to ask specific questions at certain times of the day. So the networking area is definitely
just good for mingling and meeting people and that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And we've got an outdoor area as well, which is there's an outdoor and a marquee up and stuff like that. So it looks, fingers crossed, it's forecast to be a really nice day. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of networking out there as well.
Yeah, and I'm just let's have a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. I mean, when you say a nice day, I guess it's not going to rain. That's the main thing.
I think it's going to be about 17 or 18 degrees, which is tropical here.
17 or 18. Okay, that's a bad day here, but we'll go for a good day. Yeah, so a bit of cloud, but that's t-shirt weather at least, just about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good. So inside or outside, you'll be able to meet. I mean, a lot of people got a lot of value from that last year, didn't they? Just the contacts and the ability to meet like-minded people and share experiences and stories and that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the best thing we did with the event was send out feedback forms after the event. So we got hundreds, about 150, 200 feedback forms, and we opened and looked at all of them and collated all the information and stuff. And we think we've put into practice the majority of what everybody wanted. So people wanted things like more interaction with the workshops. So we've literally tripled the workshops. I think last year we had 2 or 3. I think now there's over a dozen or so. So we've done that. More refreshments. There's free tea and coffee provided now. There's water stations throughout the venue. That was one of the feedbacks. Another thing was diversity of speakers. So people on stage talking about various topics. So we've got SEO, we've got YouTube, we've got Charles Kerr, who's one of the big managers at YouTube coming. So he's going to tell us all about that. We've got John from Ezoic and all their teams going to be there. John went down a storm last year, so he's going to be able to answer anybody's questions on display ads. Ariel for AI. We've covered everything this year. So the feedback was really important, and I think fingers crossed we've actioned all of it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great event. Okay, and then tomorrow is the Fringe events. I think they're all pretty much sold out, though. Are they? Are you going to try and get round to all of them?
I am, yeah. Like I said, I'll be down at the venue about 2:30, setting up a little bit and stuff, and then I'll head into town probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm going to pop into all of them. Yeah, definitely. I will get round all of them. There's 3 Fringe events. I think Mediavine, because their venue is probably larger than the others, I think they've got some spaces left, so people can still book those. But they do need to book them. Again, for security getting into the building, please, if you want to attend Mediavines, make sure you do book it online. affiliategathering.com, you'll find all the Fringe events on there. And then, I'll get round all of them. I don't know how late I'll stay because it'll be probably 5:30, 6 o'clock start the next morning. So,
Yeah.
but I'll definitely visit all of them.
So in terms of refreshments and food on Friday, there isn't going to be anything in the hotel apart from tea, coffee, and water. So if people want to find something to eat, what would you suggest?
Yeah, so anybody going on the day, I will do a bit of an announcement in the morning. I'll guide everybody because we have, like I say, we've almost doubled the size of the actual event in terms of rooms. Zoe's got their own room. We've got a networking room. We've got 2 workshop rooms. We've got a lot more going on, so it's spread out around the building. So food is available inside the hotel if you want to go. There's a bar that serves, obviously, meals and stuff. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's pretty expensive, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So you can go in there. But just outside in the train station, there is another pub, kind of like, one of your corporate Witherspoons or whatever they are. There's a pub there that does really fast lunches, very affordable. And then you've got Burger King there, there's sandwich outlets, there's Costa Coffees. So that's all mainly in the train station, which I would probably suggest just going there, grabbing something to eat. The only thing we need to say, and I will say it on the day as well, is if you're purchasing food outside, they won't let you bring it into the hotel. Hence, we've got the outdoor space, the marquee, and the networking outside. So you can grab the food and go sit there, and there's some beautiful gardens and stuff, so that's absolutely fine. But yeah, we've provided free tea and coffee, and it's been sponsored by somebody at the event, which is fantastic. And we've got water stations throughout. So that was the thing. Everybody said it was really hot. They couldn't grab a drink. So there's water stations throughout the event as well. But anybody going, I will give full kind of bit of a guided tour on the morning before we start things off.
Okay, sounds perfect. All right, well, thanks for dropping by. I'll let you get ready, get to bed. Busy day tomorrow and Friday. And
yeah, very exciting. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. The second one, it's going to be bigger and better than the first one, which was brilliant as well. So yeah, we're all looking forward to it. And there's a few people in the chat that are coming out. Roughly how many people do you think are going to be there?
Ooh, we haven't tallied total numbers up, including staff and exhibitors and stuff like that, but it's in the hundreds. It'd be between 200 and 300, let's say. There is, because we don't know how many staff some of the teams are bringing. So there'll be we want to keep these events as friendly as possible. So I want people to be able to have them conversations, meet small groups, because I've been to events where there's, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and you don't get to see anybody, you don't get to talk, it's too loud. So we will always keep these events as small and manageable as possible to keep it friendly and sociable. So there will be some quiet areas. There will be time to chat to people. Hopefully will get to see a lot more people this year. So that'll be good. So, but yeah, it'll still be busy. It'll be lively, but it'll be friendly and manageable.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Alex. Yeah, thanks for all your support as well. You've been,
no
pushing
worries.
for the gathering, and I appreciate it. So, yeah, I'll see everybody. Hopefully, who's in the chat, I'll see you on Friday. Well, Thursday night and then Friday.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you in York. See you later, Carl. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Bye.
Cheers. There's Carl. Okay. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic event. If you want to find out exactly what is going on, then if you head over to affiliategathering.com, there is a schedule. I don't know. And yeah, it basically takes you through everything that's on. So Ariel is up first, which is growth hacking with AI, which I've been following her on Twitter for a while now, and she's been doing some fantastic stuff. She's got this crazy AI-powered spreadsheet that can just generate all this content for you, publish it to WordPress, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I know that she's been getting quite a lot of traffic using her method. So that's going to be a good one. Then we got Jamie on at 10:30. Remember Jamie? He was on my stream just a few weeks ago. And yeah, I think he's going to be a really interesting one as well. So you've made your first $1,000. Here's how to scale. And we know that Jamie has scaled to at least, I think 40,000 a month was his last income thing. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. It is a bit cloudy today, isn't it? And then at the same time, you've got Jen Stanbrook, who's doing some Pinterest stuff. Oh, that'd be interesting too. And of course, there is an Ezoic workshop there. There's quite a few Ezoic workshops, which would all be, well, they're all actually the same. So you can, you better find one of them to get to. Then there's the networking events here. So you can just kind of move around and, wow, it's going to be a bit of a planning job to work out where to go first, isn't it? Then there's a backlinks networking event. Then we got Carolyn on, who I did see with Carl in California. She is very interesting. She's got a lot of experience working at large publishing companies, like newspapers, that kind of thing. So yeah, a lot of experience with SEO on a big scale. So definitely worth listening to her. Then there's a Q&A panel. I don't know who's on the Q&A panel. Let's have a look. Okay. Some experts. There's some sort of shortcode issue going on here, Phil. I don't know. Is this one of your sides? I know there'll be some experts on a panel, so that'll be worth seeing. I don't know exactly who. We could probably find them if we go into here. It'll be some of these people. Hey, there's me. I need to send Carl a new photo. That's far too cleanly shaven, that photo. Alex Drew from OD. Oh, there's John, who was on last night. Greg's going to be there. Here we go. Some panelists. So it's going to be Jason. You all know Jason. He's got a fantastic YouTube channel. And Greg and Kasra, they're going to be on the panel. See you on Friday, Christine. Thanks for dropping by. See you, Easy Spanish Training. We'll see you on Friday. Okay, so yeah, it's looking really good. Well, I'm going to have to go and pack my bag in a minute as well and get to bed at a decent time. Let's just finish off looking at the schedule. Ooh. Oh, yeah, then of course there's this workshop. Very important, the WP Eagles, by the way, where we're going to be doing some stuff with Popcorn live in front of you in real life. So it'd be good if you want to pop by and see us there. We're going to be publishing some content, and of course we'll be there to answer any of your questions on Popcorn theme, publishing, whatever you like, really. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go pack my bag and get ready for my flight. I will see you at my Fringe event tomorrow. We start at 7 p.m. at the Fringe event. It's at Brew York in York. So you can find that on Google Maps. Brew York, very clever play on words. And yeah, make sure you've got your Eventbrite ticket. You can bring it on your phone. And I guess I'm going to scan you in or something. I don't think we got that technical last time, but maybe I'll try and do that. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow then, of course. If you're not coming to my event on Thursday, I will see you on Friday at Felix Gathering. But until then, safe travels on your way to York. And yeah, I'll see you there. See you later.